toch vandaag Madden 20, a.k.a. Americans voetbal. Hopelijk ga je het genieten en hopelijk vinden jullie het leuk. Ik vind het zelf wel leuk. Maar ik ben wel heel benieuwd trouwens. Ik vind dit gek als ik het spel van aanneem heb, hè. Continue playing. Offline. Maak een nieuwe. Deze. Ik wil wel Dallas Cowboys.
Select the team you want to join.
Cowboys.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Championships, all my records go hard. This a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym, jumping all over hurdles. I'm evading the pit. Good to hear with anybody. Take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work. I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains. I'm about to make a play. Move the chains. Tell them get about the way. Move the chains. I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby. Tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no topping me. I am up. Number one seed. Ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me. Hope you ready. Get it up. I be booted up. Popping out a stunner or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible. I read the game. I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss. Then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah. Move the chains. I'm about to make a play. Move the chains. Tell them get about the way. Move the chains. I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby. Tell them move the chains.
Ik pak deze wel gewoon. Nee. Hij is niet. Oh mijn god, wat doe ik nou ook?
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all
deze zijn.
Every single last one.
Ja, klopt. Deze. Dan hadden we deze. Face hadden we ook van. Ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Van deze is leuk. I'm highly favored. Actie en continu. Start playing. Starting league. Ik kan wat hele potje van 60 minuten doen.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Skip simulation. Voldien. Ready. Dan kan je zien hoe het loopt. Ik heb wel betere spelers. Behalve met deze dan hebben zij een betere. Dallas Cowboys tegen San Francisco 49.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
Ja. Los Angeles tegen
and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Pakken die. Zien. Oké, ja, ik heb het door.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Maar kon die paas, het is dit.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but
jammer, jongen. Jammer.
Throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Dit volg ik even niet. 7-0. Play moment. Pass.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Wacht even. Ja,
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Hij had
It's the former Seahawk Richard Sherman, and they'll take over inside.
Kijk, zien hoe slecht ik hierin ben, hè?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Prescott now, and his throw is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have any options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh my God.
Intercepted. It's the former Seahawk Richard Sherman. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Nou, dit gaat gewoon weer opnieuw doen. Dat is echt niet leuk. Nee, dat is echt niet leuk. Exit game. Yes, exit to menu. Kan je zien hoe noob ik hierin ben? Ik ga gewoon defense spelen dan, hoor. Alle defense, misschien kan ik dan wel winnen. Dan moet ik maar eerst even snel beter worden met aanvallen. Wacht. Nou, ik ga wel even beginnen. Oh, leuk spel.
Hey everybody.
Nou, echt even slaan, maar even snel. Als het weer zo stom gaat, dan zit ik hem echt even.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive.
Ja.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Here we go. 180. 16 yards on the ball. It's now 3rd down. Get hot. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Here we go, D.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. I remember that game, December against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end.
Lekker, jongens.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. The 20.
Is het gehaald? Heeft hij het gehaald?
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance. Across the chalk.
Wat kan ik hier tegen doen?
49er touchdown. George
6-7.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
It sucks.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within.
Lekker, jongens. 12-7, 13-7 zelfs nog.
Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Defense.
What?
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do.
Oh, doe ik het weer.
Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Well, they didn't really have to earn that 1st down, did they?
Well, they're not having to earn much, are they? Back-to-back penalties. First was 1st and 5, and now they give them a 1st down.
Here's McKinnon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so the main goal, Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Yeah. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
Hey, you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He'll look to throw.
Ja, die loopt uit.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Even zien.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Second and 4.
Ja, pa.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Garrett Selleck, the tight end, was the target. And that'll make it third down.
Oh, gaan we dan met aanvallen?
Ik
denk dat ik het al weet als ik het aanval. Zie, wacht. Oh ja, laat maar.
Set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They're going to look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. There's the first NFL catch from South Carolina's Deebo Samuel. And it's
30-14, oké. 20-14.
Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10.
Oversnap het dan. Waarom?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh.
Second and 2. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Got the connection here to Bourne. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this over the middle deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Treston Decoud picks it.
28-4.
So we're in the third quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Trent Taylor, 75 yards.
31-21, 10 punten voor. Gaat echt lekker.
Beginning of the drive for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the third quarter. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he's up into after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority.
Oh. Die.
Here again is McKinnon.
Okay. Goed gedefend, jongens. Goed gedefend. Lekker dit.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. Now McKinnon, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Randy Gregory. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
We staan 31-21 voor.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Continu te doen. 34-21. Lekker jongens. Die fan is leuk hoor. Kijk niet verwacht.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust.
Ik kan dit winnen.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
Sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Jongen.
Now this window is running back out of the backfield.
Lekker.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
als je die wilt, dan pak je die toch?
Mullins now.
Jongens, we staan
34 coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Too late, ja.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, dat was in mijn pas.
Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Ik kan niet winnen, jongens.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He finds Taylor complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Taco Charlton able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Misschien ook te pakken op de 2
defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it.
Continu. We hebben niet gescoord. Oké, het kan gebeuren.
4th quarter action, beginning of the drive.
De
Time to see how this defense does
minuutjes.
here.
1 minuut en 25 seconden zoiets. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Doei.
Open man is born. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there, and it's 3rd and short. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Come on, come on, come on.
He's going to let
Nee. Doei.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Nee.
Throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley. The players on your team earned. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each. This is the player card. This is the development. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Zo, even zo naar de volgende.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Defense. Tegen Los Angeles Rams. Ik hoop dat ik in het ATT Stadium speel.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive.
Zo te zien speel ik niet naar het ATT Stadium.
On first down, gone.
Ja,
and incomplete to open things up. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's second down.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week one, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Goff now to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. They'll get nothing out of the completion there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Weet je naam even niet.
I know you got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that,
Moet je
right?
zien rennen en dan in één keer
the
pop.
signals, an indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin.
$7-0 boys. Lekker.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. Now the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL last year, Ty Gurley. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now on second down, this is Gurley.
Oh, lekker jongens.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. These two teams, of course, met last year in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And, you know, a lot of people were calling that kind of a throwback game to the 70s of the old NFL. The Rams would get out to the 23-7 lead. Cowboys tried to make a late push, but the Rams would hold on for the 30-22 victory. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went through.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try to over the middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, you're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Yeah.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Cole. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, it's Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, at these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not.
And they're going to get it. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll be looking to make this So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Goff now looking to throw. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough.
Weer niet gescoord, jongens.
Well, thanks to that punter, this defense has been set up in a really nice spot with the offense pinned back against their own end zone. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Goff now looks to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. You know, you wonder how the Rams' game plan in Super Bowl 53 might have been different with a healthy Cooper Kupp. He was injured on November 11th, torn ACL, out for the year. He was on his way to a 1,000-yard season in his second NFL campaign. Had 566 yards in 8 games before the injury. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down Broadway.
7-3 nog steeds, maar
but still trailing, it's 7.
Jongens, weer niet gescoord is een beetje lastig.
So we're in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, here we go. Oh, check. Fresno. Snap.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Ronde nummer 3 in de laatste.
And they pick up the 1st down in the process. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw is Bortles. And it's going to be incomplete. Darrell Henderson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Degene gaat gewoon weer in.
Is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Jongens, score nou gewoon een keer.
Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run now with Brown. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The sack by Robert Quinn. Quinn, of course, had some great years with the Rams, most notably back in 2013 in their St. Louis days when he racked up 19 sacks. Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Lekker jongens, eindelijk gescoord.
A big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim fourth-quarter lead. Here's Bortles to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bortles, that's taken in, complete to Reynolds.
Offside defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Bortles. That's into the hands of Reynolds. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Laatste ronde zit nu. 10 minuutjes.
Bortles now 5 of 6. Very accurate since taking over. And he's got his guys a first down. On the draw, this is Henderson. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On play action, now Bortles. Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play. Brandon, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully...
A big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim fourth-quarter lead. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd down, it's Henderson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
New York
tegen Atlanta. You want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Iemand heeft een blessure. Dat is ook voor het eerst.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Bortles to throw once more. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Again on 2nd and 10. Bortles, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. And an alley to run. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of routing, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken.
Ja, en dan nu hebben we sowieso verloren.
Started a drive here, 4th quarter, and this defense looking for a stop.
GG. Verloren tegen Los Angeles.
They'll run on first down. Brown. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Right back to Brown. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And this one won't be remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part of your team. And they leaned on their defense. In fact, they probably went over there and asked for some help. Like, guys, we just don't have it in this one. Can you hook us up? And they did in a big way. Said, no problem. Put it on our shoulders.
Los Angeles, ja.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
My girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might
start your week by installing your game plan.
De volgende wedstrijd spelen we in het AT&T Stadium. Yo boys, hopelijk heb je genoten. Ja, ik kan niet veel zeggen.